Hey there, Steve here from Advanced Global MSP Coaching. The question on the table is how do you use UDFs in opportunities along with workflow rules, opportunity categories, and live reports? Specifically, it's for commission tracking. So when an opportunity closes, an invoice that there's an opportunity, there's a commission, and there could be one of three commission rates. So we're going to just walk through how to track commissions on a closed opportunity using UDFs, and then how to report on them. So I'm in our demo database. This is our recommended technician dashboard showing the triage queue, the ready to engage work list, service calls scheduled, waiting tickets, and then all the tickets that they're responsible for, and even alerts if they're responsible for that. So with that, I'm going to roll over my bookmarks and go to the admin module. How you bookmark things is by this star in the upper right hand corner. So by clicking that star, turning it gold, it adds it to my book list. And where I want to go first is talking about UDFs. So we're in application-wide shared features, going to UDFs. The UDF we're talking about is an opportunity UDF. So these are the opportunity UDFs that Advanced Global has in our demo database. So I'm going to click New, and looking at field type, the field type text will work fine, but this is a number. We're talking about commission. So I would put in numeric. This is just going to keep the value of it in. It's not going to put the dollar sign or the decimal in that. It's just going to be a numeric value. You can set the decimal place for it. As you can see, I picked numeric, and it says number of decimals. But as far as dollar signs, commas, things like that, or whatever your monetary symbol is, if it's not a dollar sign. So I'm going to cancel out of that, but that's how you create the UDF. And if you have multiple commission scenarios, you would just create multiple UDFs for scenario 1, scenario 2, scenario 3. Then the conversation was around when using a workflow rule to populate that field. First of all, we're talking about a CRM workflow rule. Because of the way most of us work, you may default to service desk, but for an opportunity, it's a CRM. So we'll click CRM. You have opportunity, which is what we're going to use. You could also have workflow rules for sales orders, quotes, and configuration items, but opportunity is what we're doing. So you would name the opportunity commission UDF update. You could put in a description, one of three. It's an opportunity. When an opportunity, I would say, is edited, because you want that opportunity completed. The condition would be opportunity name, because every opportunity type has a different commission rate. So opportunity equal to, and then let's have stage change to win. Opportunity one and close. There you go. There's a lot of different combinations you could do, and then perform an update. You would want to go down to an opportunity UDF, like I'll just pick this as ad hoc. But you can see here that I can only set the value. So if it's a 10% commission, it isn't going to calculate based on the value of the sale. Your sale would have to always be the same price, and or the commission always the same price, in order to work with workflow rules. If it's dynamic, if it means, well, it depends on if the commission was this, or a lot of different commissions can get very complicated. We've written some commission live reports, and they become very, very complicated very, very fast. So yes, workflow rules will update a UDF, but my guess is what you're doing with commissions is too complicated for that. I would still recommend using UDFs. So I'm now back into the admin module, features and settings. I'm down in sales and opportunities. I've scrolled down, and now I'm going into opportunity categories. I'll pick the standard one just for brevity. And so when you create new UDFs, you can't see them. They're hidden, and you need to go to the details panel. And then down here in the bottom are all kinds of hidden fields. And it's a good exercise on a quarterly basis to go through this and make decisions on what you need, what you want. Let's see here. Here's a test UDF. So I can roll over that, make it visible. And then when you make it visible, it's going to pop up right here. It's just going to be above the hidden fees. This is revenue recognition. So you might want those UDFs, their commission. So if you're recognizing the revenue here, you might want the commission UDFs there. This is where your revenue values are populated. So keeping the UDFs in this area right above it or right below it or even right in the middle of it is a good place. That's where I would put them. Let me back out of this. So I'm just going to cancel out of this. Then I'm going to go to live reports, roll over the menu, go down to reports, live reports. This isn't something that you can earmark. When you do go to it, it opens up in a completely different window outside of Autotask. So I've started an express report. I've titled it Test, Test, and Test. And so this is your opportunities section. This is a different caveat. From my experience, commissions are always paid after invoice has either been sent or the invoice has been paid. Here in Advanced Global, we pay commissions when the invoice has been paid. So working in the opportunity module isn't going to help you because that's always pre-approved and post. A better area to work is going to be in billing items. Here you can get to the invoice amount, and I would take that opportunity UDF. Opportunities directly is not available. So what you would do is you would get to it by either ticket opportunity, project opportunity, or contract opportunity. Those are the three elements that are going to invoice. And once that invoice is paid, the commission that is due on those. It does mean that the contract has an opportunity connected, the project has an opportunity connected, and the ticket has an opportunity connected to it in order to get to the invoicing. You could create a report directly off of opportunities, but like I said, that opportunity isn't connected to an invoice, so you'd have to have a different way of reporting on the invoice information. So I would still use this, and then if you want to see what's in like the ticket opportunity, and then here's those UDFs. So you can see the UDF is here. You would pull it in. Actually, what I would do is I would set this up, run the report. I would calculate the commission in the report and then have an admin populate the UDF post-paid invoice. And that's probably a pretty typical scenario. In this report, you could calculate the opportunity commission if this is what's invoiced and if this is what the client pays with no future negotiations, like that never happens, then this would be the commission on it. I hope that has been helpful. If you have any other questions, please send me an email at sbuzzy@agmspcoaching.com. Have an awesome day.